In the heart of the dusty plains stood a small village named Dharmapur. Once known for its golden harvests and joyful songs, it now lay silent. The fields had turned dry, the wells shallow, and the people, once united, had begun to blame one another for every misfortune. The potter accused the blacksmith for overusing water, the weaver blamed the farmers for neglecting the land, and slowly, the warmth of togetherness began to fade. When all hope seemed lost, word spread that an old sage was passing through nearby forests, a man said to carry the wisdom of ages. So the villagers sent a group to invite him. The sage arrived not with grandeur, but with a wooden staff, simple robes, and a gentle smile. His eyes carried the calm of someone who had seen many storms. The villagers bowed before him and pleaded, "Please, wise one, tell us what will save our village." The sage closed his eyes for a moment, then spoke softly. "A village dies when its hands grow idle. But it's born again when hearts share one cradle. Tell me, children of this land, what is it that binds your grain and sand?" And with that, he walked to the edge of the banyan grove and sat down silently, refusing to say more. The villagers were puzzled. "What does he mean by hands growing idle?" muttered the blacksmith. "Hearts sharing one cradle, is he talking about family?" said the potter. Days turned into weeks. Arguments began again. Some said they needed a new well, others said they should rebuild the temple to please the gods. The riddle, however, lingered in every conversation, taunting them with its mystery. At first, they assumed the sage meant physical work. So everyone began laboring harder, tilling soil, repairing walls, fetching water. But though their hands worked, their hearts remained divided. The crop still failed, and disputes grew worse. One evening, a little girl named Mira walked to the sage, who still sat silently under the banyan tree. "Baba," she said softly, "our hands are busy, but people still fight. Maybe it's not the hands he meant." The sage opened his eyes and smiled. "Then what do you think it is, child?" She looked at the village lights flickering in the distance. "Maybe he meant that when our hearts are idle, when we stop caring for one another, that's when a village dies." The sage said nothing, but a faint tear glimmered in his eye. The next morning, Mira shared her thoughts with the elders. Something stirred in them. The potter helped the farmer mend his plow, the weaver gave cloth to those who had none, the youth cleaned the village pond together. Slowly, laughter returned. It wasn't magic, it wasn't rain. It was unity, born again from understanding. The sage watched as life flowed back into the village, the same wells, the same soil, yet a new spirit altogether. Before leaving, he spoke one final time. "You sought wealth in your fields, but forgot the gold in your hearts. Remember, a village doesn't thrive on what it owns, it thrives on what it shares." And just as quietly as he had come, the sage walked away, his staff leaving gentle prints in the dust. Years later, people still recited the riddle in Dharmapur. And though the world changed, with machines, screens, and new roads, the lesson remained timeless. A community is never saved by one person's effort or one clever plan. It is saved when everyone remembers that their strength is each other.